Greetings to all. I am Dr. Ashok Kumar Katta, Program MBA Department, MBA Vistas Semester 2 Subject Operations Management. Today, the topic for the presentation is on challenges in PPC. PPC means production, planning and control. Now, what is this PPC? Why it is so important in the organization? We know development of each and every organization directly, indirectly, depending on operations department. Now, the production and operation management, how effectively it is working in the organization, relatively that will be showing positive, negative effect for manufacturing of the product. Here, certain important challenges which are all regularly facing by PPC. First one, delay in raw material sourcing and approval, delay in sample approval, production delay, recording and communication wrong data, falling in final quality assurance inspection. Now, we'll see one by one the important challenges which are faced by PPC. First one, delay in raw material sourcing and approval. Success of each and every business directly, indirectly, depending on the quality of input material. What kind of vision, mission having the organization, relatively the input activities are taking place. When you are focusing about quality of output, then you need to think about quality of input also. Here, raw material is one of the important resource for manufacturing of any product. Here, the raw materials which are all advanced version, and we are going to using about statistical tools also to check about quality standards of the materials. Sometimes production department will be delayed to get the raw material from the suppliers. When the material was delayed, ultimately the production process also to be delayed. So we should have a very good supplier without any interruption, quality material, correct time they can deliver for the inventory department. Next one is delay in sample approval, because in the company they are manufacturing huge quantity of production. When they are producing huge quantity, relatively they need 1000 tons, 5000 tons worth of input material. They cannot able to buy material just like that without testing of the samples. Once you got sample from the suppliers, relatively the sample values or the standards they need to discuss with the other board members. Relatively they will talk about price and other important elements. Finally they will be decide whether should we buy the entire quantity or it should be required any kind of some other alterations. Also will be monitoring, observing by the production operations department. Here they will take a clean eye on sample to be approved or not, because this is approval is basically depending on the quality standards of the organization. If the sample was satisfied, then even more or less also they will be accepting about by the projects. So the approvals they will not give on the spot or immediately. They may take some time, then ultimately material department will be getting the pain. There is a shortage of material. They will keep on informing to the management to take immediate action. So there is no standard terms or the policies about the material maintenance at the organization. If in case they have any clear-cut HR policies or organizational policies, the moment when we got sample, we need to give approval or rejection within 10 days. That will show positive impact on the production department. In the production delay, there are n number of reasons. Here, one of the general reason is labor strike. Maybe they are not happy with existing pay system or the existing incentives, whatever providing by the management to the labor. If they are not satisfied, they will lay down for strike. When strike was happened, from A to Z, the entire process will be stopped. Manufacturing will be stopped. Then there is no question of supplying of finished product to the respective customers. So production will be temporarily paused or delayed. Critical operations slowing down the efficiency. We know in the manufacturing of the product, all the steps will not be easy. Even management also, certain important movements, they will be take it as very serious. Based on those tests, based on the important movements, whoever is completed, they will come for an assumption that he is the skilled employee, efficient employee. He will be knowing that how to tackle the issues at the department. So if it is more critical problems, then definitely production may delay. Absenteeism. By informing to the management, when they are taking the leave, they will be altered with the help of by the temporary workers or by the employees. Without informing to the management or the concerned immediate supervisor, when they are absent for their regular work, then immediately they will try to looking for somebody else for alteration. Because of this sudden absenteeism also will be slow down the production capacity of the organization. It is not the question of 1 or 2 employees, because being a company, every day they will be working with 5,000, 6,000 employees. You just take an assumption of 2% and 1% people are doing like this, then definitely that will show adverse effect on the production. Natural calamities. Sometimes because of the external environment influence, suddenly lockdown, suddenly COVID situations, suddenly some kind of strikes in some other cities, some other regions, then ultimately your production also may be delayed. So many reasons, internal or external, may influence about production will be a delay component. Next one, regarding and communicating wrong data. Correct data will be giving you the correct result for manufacturing of the product. Wrong data will be giving you all the time wrong assumptions. Wrong data will be the adverse or negative effect of your production. Here, the management also all the time will be focusing on whatever data you have given, it is valid data or not. The source of information will be considered by the management when you are collecting of the information. A factory also will be reporting by the entire system, how it is functioning, what kind of machines we have, what kind of frequent problems are getting by some X machine or Y machine, relatively replacement or do immediate repairs for those machines also will be directly, indirectly delay of your regular works. Next, the important point of quality assurance related inspection programs. What is the importance of the inspection? To find out black and white, advantages, disadvantages, right and wrongful activities which are all done by the workers or employees. It may be an administrative or it may be the production, supply chain, logistics, whatever it is. Because of conducting an inspection, people will be come to know that their errors and mistakes. These errors or mistakes, when it is rectifying by themselves, then definitely that is going to give a good sign for development of your institution. Here we need to think about by the shipment process and rescreening also to be one of the important component in all the time. Limitations of production, planning and control based on the assumptions. Here we cannot able to say all these things will be happen at your company. It may happen, may not happen. Based on your regular assumptions also will be considered when you are doing about your controlling aspects. Rigidity. Sometimes your production planning may be comfortable, you make considerable errors, mistakes are taking place. Sometimes they will take it as very important, this cannot be done by being a worker or being an experienced person, they will not be accept it also. Difficult for smaller firms. As we know, in the smaller firms, when they are frequently doing mistakes, delays of manufacturing of the product, customers will not be showing any kind of interest with them. Because why they are doing delay of manufacturing of the product? Not by the intention. Being a small firm, they will have n number of problems for manufacturing of the product, coordination, investment, financial problems. All these are taking lead for delay of PPC as well as production domains. As we know, manufacturing of the product, it is not an easy task. This should be required cost management. What is the cost of material, cost of machine, cost of each and every component? Relatively, we are going to decide the price of the product. When you are focusing a proper calculation on cost minimization, then definitely you will become a very good cost cutting master. You will decide a very good price or a reasonable price to reach by the external customers. Based on assumptions, already we have seen about all these components. Thank you.